My unhinged cousin tried to one-up me by getting pregnant so she can use my baby's name. Now, everyone is tired of her playing the victim. I, 18, have always had weird drama with my cousin Casey. For some reason, she's always had this bizarre obsession with competing with me, while loving my older sister like she's God's favorite. No idea why, I gave up trying to figure it out years ago. For context, she lived with us from middle school up to now because of family issues. And even then, she treated me like a punching bag, called me a worthless POS, ugly, and tried to make me feel like nothing. And unfortunately, it worked for a while. I hid under baggy clothes, avoided people, and had zero confidence. Fast forward to junior high, I started finding myself, made some friends, got a little style, learned to make up for my sister, and got into my 90s baggy clothes but cute era. Casey hated every second of it, claimed I was copying her. It got worse when I got a boyfriend. He was 16, I was 15, and she deadass tried to steal him by telling him her body was better than mine, and he would love seeing her up under her clothes. My mom had to intervene multiple times while my dad kept telling me to let it go. She's been through a lot. I graduated high school early at 16 with honors and college credits. She hated it and called me a dumb prick who wouldn't get far. What made it worse was I found out I was pregnant in November, and Casey immediately started telling family I didn't know who the father was, that it could be multiple men, and even told my dad the father was over 31. Mind you, I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years at this point. When no one believed her messy ass, she tried to take the attention off of me and got pregnant herself. She admitted to this. But sadly, she miscarried in February. We were all there for her. I even wore baggy clothes so she wouldn't feel triggered seeing my bump. Still, every time I had a craving or talked about my pregnancy, she made it about her. Would literally cry at the dinner table because it should have been her. Dramatic, right? Then when I announced my baby's name, she went and got a custom blanket made with the same name, her due date, and the day she miscarried, claiming I stole it. When the name was my mom's mother's name, who she has no relation to, she's my dad niece. Today's episode, we're planning my baby shower, talking about decorations and food. When she loudly scoffs from the living room, no one cares. We ignore her. We said the baby's name again, here she go. A name you stole from me. I rolled my eyes because why are you still on this? I'm showing my mom a pic of a custom car seat cover I ordered. She storms in with her own baby stuff she bought before the miscarriage, mumbling, hopefully I don't steal her ideas. Once again, I ignored her and my mom told her she loved them. When she sees me not caring, she then went full on explode mode, accuses me of copying her, being jealous, needing to heal before I bring a baby into this world, and randomly brings up the hormonal hygiene struggles I've been having lately. We left to the backyard where my sister was, and this woman followed us out screaming, saying we treat her worse than her own parents did. My dad eventually came upstairs from the basement because she was so loud, asked what was going on, and for once, instead of coddling her, he went off. He straight up said, Casey, for God's sake I love you, but what is your problem? You pick fights constantly, you play victim, and you're not in middle school anymore. If you want to stay here, you need to get your act together. I can't keep doing this with you, or you picking with a teenager who has done nothing to you. She was shell-shocked, stormed to her room, packed a bag, and left. Later she texted me this, you've won. I can't fight you anymore. You've always ruined my life even when I was with my parents. You were always the favorite and I always hated you. You ruin everything for me. I didn't respond and no one's heard from her since. Update. Casey ended up coming back about 2 days later drunk and higher than ever. It was around 1 a.m. I was asleep, but my parents were still up watching a movie when she came in. They tried to sit her down to talk, but she just cried and said she was tired and wanted to lay down, so they let her go upstairs. A little while later, my parents stepped outside to the back patio for a smoke break. And of course, while they were outside and out of earshot, Casey came to my room. I woke up to her trying to open my door. Thankfully, it was locked. She started whisper shouting for me to open it, calling me a puzz and saying we needed to talk. When I told her to go away and that we could talk in the morning, she started banging on my door, kicking it, and was saying that I would never be prettier than her and that I was the ugly black sheep in the family. I told her to go to bed again, but she wasn't done. She threatened me, saying if she saw me tonight, it wouldn't be good for me. At that point, I started recording and sent a video to my dad. He came rushing back inside and went off. He told her she wasn't staying another night in his house and she needed to start packing ASAP, that coming home drunk and bullying me again was unacceptable, and she needed to figure out where she was going in the morning. She broke down crying again, claiming we were all she had, and she just wanted to talk. My dad didn't budge this time. He told her the only person she needed to talk to was a therapist, and until she got professional help, she wasn't welcome here. She was shocked. My mom came inside mid-conversation, sat her down, and had a heart-to-heart about how unacceptable it was for her to live in our home while treating me like garbage. Casey left the next morning to go stay with a friend. She's been texting and calling my parents, begging them to reconsider.